Hey YouTubers, thanks for checking into the video today. Today's lure review is going to be on the Dual Forte 85. 85 standing for 85 millimeters long from its tail to its head there. Okay, this particular bait, I actually placed an order on an Australian website. I actually ordered a different type of bait, and for some reason they made a mistake, and then they sent me this one. But it's all good. It's quite a similar bait to the one that I was going to get, but I'm actually pretty happy that they sent it to me, because the one that I was going to order was it's a similar design, but it just seems like this one here is very impressive, and it's got a lot of like cool features that I want to talk to you about today. All right, so this particular sort of shape, okay, it's more so shaped in a way where it's designed similar to a metal vibe. Okay, if you've ever seen what a metal vibe looks like, it's pretty much a lure that's completely made out of metal, and it's designed to vibe up as you're ripping it like that through the water column. But it's a combination of half and half, so it's actually a plastic construction, all right, with like a metal vibe body design. So yeah, it's almost like a half metal vibe, half like lipless crankbait. Alright, so you've got here your hook tie here. I've actually put on this split ring afterwards. It doesn't come with a split ring at all, but yeah, I popped that on afterwards. And yeah, the color itself is, I've looked on the websites, like on the one that I ordered from, it's actually called BHHS. So I actually don't understand what that stands for, but it's a pretty cool color, and on this website I can see 4 different colors that you can choose from, but they've sent me this particular one because I didn't even order it. But yeah, it's a really cool color. So starting off with the construction, it's got like 2x sets of treble hooks. They're really nice size treble hooks. They're made by, I believe, Owner. Okay, so here's the packaging here for it, and if we just take a closer read there of it, you can see it's an 85 millimeters long, which is like 3 3/8. The weight is 20 grams, which is about 3/4 ounce, and then it says they're ST46 number 6s, so that'll have to do with the fact that they're Owner ST hooks, and they're obviously in a red color as well. These are actually my first, like this is my first lure that I've ever bought with red hooks actually. So yeah, I'm pretty excited to give this more use really on water. With the body itself, it's quite a flat belly, and it's like this really nice red finish. It's somewhat opaque, and you can see the weight system at the front of its belly to its front of its head there. Okay, so it's going to want to naturally lean just a little bit forward. I know it's hard to see on that angle, but it's leaning a little bit forward there, so it's a little bit head heavy. And then you can actually see these lines that have been cut out here, so it's a little bit thinner as it goes in here, and then it tapers out again. So it tapers in and then out there, but if you can have a look there, it's pretty cool. I'm sure that will have to be as you're sort of retrieving it or ripping it. Just like a lot of your lipless crankbaits, they cut out this section here, so like this section here, so water can sort of like wrap around that area a bit better. It's like a really nice prism holographic design. Alright, really nice flashy finish. It looks great, and it's got like these little like sardine dots sort of like on there for the lateral line, and it's got this really dark bluish sort of green, say dark blue sort of back there. It's somewhat opaque around that section here, just on top of that holographic design, and somewhat opaque in that section, but then as you look through this section, it's really dark, you can't really see into it. It does have print on there saying Forte 85, and on that angle you can see it's got that sort of that curvature design as well. Okay, it does have a dorsal fin here as well, and that's see-through. Alright, and then moving on to like it's actually got some nostrils there. You can just see them. It's got somewhat of a bit of a 3D mouth in that section there. 3D eyes. They're really cool 3D eyes. It's like this it's like this sort of like chrome area there with a black interior and then a red exterior out there, with this bleeding look around the eyes. 3D raised gill plates, and then these bleeding gills. And when they say bleeding, they don't just mean a little bit of red there. It actually looks like a bit of blood's pouring out there as well. Alright, there is somewhat of a lateral line there, and it's pronounced by that holographic design, and then moving, it transitions into that opaque, more non-holographic area up here, but holographic on the bottom. Alright, and also last thing is the tail treble is actually attached not directly like here on the end, but it's more on this angle here, which like some of your like Lucky Craft crankbaits and certain crankbaits employ that. I think as it sort of swims this way, instead of something hanging out the back, it's more about here as you're retrieving it. But yeah, alright, so I've had a chance to get this lure wet a bit, but I haven't really like caught any. I haven't really used it that much at all, guys. So I'm looking forward to using it a lot more. It seems like more of a maybe like an estuary style bait. You can certainly use it in fresh water, and you can even use this, I reckon, in open salt water as well. Alright, so yeah, cool. If you got any questions, guys, please comment below. Hit the like button and hit the subscribe button if you want to see more reviews in the future. I appreciate your time, guys. See you later. Bye.